Jai Guru. After listening about the philosophy of Sri Thakur, first we heard from Satanuda from IIT Madras. Then we heard the philosophy of Sri Thakur from Sujatama from IIT Roorkee. Then we heard from Lingaraj Sauda from IIT Guwahati. And finally we heard from Rasminaranjan Das from IIT Dhanbad. I think all of you must have convinced we need a guru in our life. We need a love center. I am 100% sure. At the last presentation given by Rasminaranjan Das, he nicely elaborated, we desperately need a guru. I will be speaking for 15-20 minutes about the education, what Sri Thakur has shared his thoughts. In our society, if you see, the degeneration of our society is because of three major reasons. One is education, initiation, and marriage. Because of three improper way of doing, there is the degeneration of the society. Degeneration means going downward. There is no prosperity in the society. I will be mostly dealing with the education, what Sri Thakur has told. I will be telling what is the true meaning of education and what is the true purpose of education. Sri Thakur has told the meaning of this education is, please very carefully, these two sentences, please listen, awakening and unfolding one's inherent latent potential. Inherent latent potential means Sachin Tendulkar has the inherent latent potential of playing cricket. Lata Mangeshkar had the inherent latent potential of singing. That awakening and unfolding one's inherent latent potential and adapting to fulfill the needs of society. It should fulfill the needs of society also, as well as one's own growth and self-realization, being and becoming. I will be telling these all points that is quoted by different books of Sri Thakur. Education means the fullest development of all sides of our nature, thinking, feeling and willing. The education value must reflect in conduct and behavior. Sri Thakur has differentiated between two words. One is propitious and one is ambitious. All of you must have an idea. Ambitious means it is good thing. No. Ambitious means always one's urge to become, go to peak by sake of anything. Means you will not bother whatever happens to the surrounding. But this propitious meaning is very positive. Means we will grow further by development of the environment also, that thought. So Thakur has told, be propitious, not ambitious. Then he has told, the purpose of education is not only for earning money, but to become an asset to the society. Education is the development of mind and brain, we all know. Because Thakur has added one more thing, is that development of the heart. Human values are equally important because development heart means the human value also enhanced. The modern education lacks human values, so we see a lot of complaints in the service life due to greed and dishonesty. If education is for making money, then the very purpose of education is defeated. I'll be giving you an example. Once, one old lady went to Sri Thakur. He told, my son is a very big doctor, but I am not happy. Now what happened? No, he is not bothering me. Sri Thakur asked, when you prayed, did you ask that your son to be a good son to be a doctor? No, yes. So Sri Thakur told, with smilingly, Sri Thakur told, you begged Thakur to Bhagavan that your son to be a good doctor, but you didn't ask that your son to be a good human being. Because of that, this condition has arrived. So education should be love-oriented. Love to parents, love towards teachers and society. This is possible only when the person has a living ideal whom he loves and his all actions are oriented to please the love Lord. This way, his education gets an objective of purity and service to the society. You must have seen many of us, many people, all educated people are here. You see, not all cases it happens, many cases it happens that son and daughter, after higher education, they stay alone and they send their parents to old age home. And the parents become so distressed. Is it a good education? And can a person this sort to be told as educated person? So securing only degrees and certificate don't have any meaning if the person lacks human value of love and service. You see, I have given a photo that young boy has have some sentiment for the environment. He's helping the environment. And a son, how he's carrying his mother. You see, once, this D.S. Kothari, he was the UGC chairman. He's the disciple of Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra. He went to Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra and it was given, the government has given the responsibility to reform the education. And he went to Sri Thakur. He told, there is increasing disturbance by student indiscipline in university and college. Sri Thakur smilingly asked him, what is the meaning of indiscipline? Then the educated man, this highly educated person, D.S. Kothari, he could not answer properly. And Sri Thakur told, this word discipline has come from word disciple. So disciple is to living acharya or teacher. So all the students should be disciple to their teacher, to their acharya. This way, adherence to the teacher or acharya is the foundation of strong moral character. What is the meaning of this strong moral character? Means cornerstone of discipline and adjusted behavior. Adjusted behavior means whatever you will think, you will do that. You will speak that and you will do that. And what is the role of parents? Actually, many of us are here, I see their parents. How to deal with the children, to their child. That will fulfill the basic purpose of education. You can see a child is falling. What generally the parents does? A child, she was cycling and anyway he fallen. Then what the parents will generally tell? They will actually blame the obstacle by which she fell. Actually, can we not do like this? We can convince the child that because of your fault only you fallen. Many times we hit that obstacle. Hey, this obstacle has created trouble for my child. We hit the obstacle. And by seeing that, the child thinks, actually I should take a revenge attitude develops. So that way we can tell, the obstacle is innocent and the fault was with yours, because of that you fallen. And this way you can make the child to realize from his mistake. In fact, Thakur has told, charity begins at home. Child gets his first education from parents, and then from environment, and then from institution. Actually, Sri Acharya Dev once Actually, those people who were around Acharya Dev, they were narrating one incident, how Acharya Dev dealt with their children. Two of his sons, they were actually fighting to get a toy. Finally, what happened? That younger child, he could not snatch that toy, and he came to the Acharya Dev and he cried. He told, "My toy, my brother has taken." What the solution, nice solution Acharya Dev told, you know? He told, "Who your bhai, your elder brother, whose elder brother is? It is your elder brother, and your elder brother has taken your toy. Then why you are getting worried?" Actually, this way he created an attachment between two of his sons. So this is the learning thing. And any time, you see, some guest if comes to your house, if they will bring some sweets, then the child always will be waiting when this guest will be leaving, I will take the sweets. He or she will be waiting. And once this guest will be leaving the house, then he will start taking the child. But at that moment, the parents should guide this way. The parents should tell, your father is there, you should first offer the sweet to him. And when the child will run to the father should tell, no, your mother loves so much, you should give this sweet to your mother. Then finally, they both should direct that we have our ideal in our house. Means we all, both in the complete family attached to a love center, we should first offer this sweet to him. In this way, what will happen? Child will learn that the we have an ideal and we should obey it. And the affection to the parents will grow. And this is the thing. And what is the role of teachers? One story I will be telling how this Angulimala became a disciple of Lord Buddha. Many times we have any spiritual talk, we deal with this Angulimala, how he became a disciple of Lord Buddha. You see, Angulimala, actually he was a serial killer. And his target was to kill 1,000 victims, 1,000. He had killed 99 he had already killed. And what he does, this after killing, everybody finger he will take and make a garland. And he was intending to complete his mission to take the 1,000th kill he will do and he will take a garland. But in 1,000th victim, when he met Lord Buddha, he felt differently. In all 999 cases, actually the attitude of these people was different. And the attitude of Lord Buddha was completely different. How? Now he welcomed Angulimala very nicely. And his attitude was very different. In that way, Angulimala got changed. And he became a monk actually. He became a monk. So this way, so a teacher should work in the way of learning every aspect of student's life. And Sri Thakur has told, a teacher is the crystal nucleus of student. A teacher should give parental touch to the student actually. That way, that child will be disciplined. And a perfect teacher unfolds the inherent latent potential of a child. One more story I used to tell. One elderly mother, she came and complained to Sri Thakur that my son is always watching movies. He's killing all his times by seeing movies. And Sri Thakur asked him and called him, that boy. He asked him, whatever the movie you are watching, you'll have to narrate before me. And that boy, interestingly, after watching the movie, he was narrating every day to Sisi Thakur. Sisi Thakur tactfully told, I am so busy, you will be not narrating. Can you please write whatever you learned from that movie? Can you write in a paper and I will read it out. In this way, Sisi Thakur made him, his inner quality was come up, and finally he became a script writer. So this is the example. And Sisi Thakur has nicely given what should be our educational model. Educational model is learning through exercise. One example I used to tell, one mother actually came to Sisi Thakur, told, my son's handwriting is so bad. Actually, he came with a piece of A4 size paper and he shown to Sisi Thakur that my son has written the handwriting so badly. So, by seeing this, Sisi Thakur, what he did, he asked to the child, can you accommodate everything, all the contents of that paper to 1/4 of that paper? So, that child, with very eagerly, he tried to accommodate all the things what was written in that A4 size paper to within that 1/4 of that paper. In this way, what happened? He carefully wrote the things. He carefully wrote the things. In this way, actually, his handwriting got changed. This is the way actually you should deal so that the inner quality will become up. And you can learn through enjoyment. You see, Sisi Thakur told once, actually, you can learn the things through enjoyment. How? You see, the children are playing marbles. And there he can count how many marbles you own, how much more marbles I own than you. This way, actually, the mathematics can be taught. This way. And you can also learn from the rose, actually, learn from beauty. How learn from beauty? You can see the best thing in the bed. Our attitude should have any of our friend, we should not see the bad thing actually, or you should have an eye actually to see the best thing of somebody. Actually, that will come actually in Satyanusaran, accordingly it is described. And finally, I will tell, by all the concepts, Sisi Thakur had proposed a university, Sandilya University. Actually, that he has proposed, he has thought up. Till that has not been materialized. This is our responsibility. Actually, we can think in the direction, in our future generation, that his dream can come true. And I will be reading out the concepts, actually, all the concepts what I explained, that will be in that university. I will be reading out. The proposal of establishing the Sandilya University is intended to revive the past glories of high educational ideas of our ancient Indian university, Nalanda and Taxila and Ujjain. And this ancient India's university, whatever the culture it was, and that past glory will be there again, as well as the scientific development will be also included in that. The aim is to produce practical, efficient men of wisdom and character. It seeks to achieve a synthesis between the ancient Indian tradition of education with modern scientific development. Academic program seeks to fulfill the saintly goals of Nalanda and Taxila along with the modern technology and scientific advancement of learning represented by Trombe and Tarapura. These things also that can be there. This university intends to set an ideal example of love, charity, compassion, respect, and active service to practical training in the field of education. This university intends to have importance on practical training in various arts, crafts, and technical skills which are to be imparted to every student of this university while learning. The student may receive practical training in one skill or the other so that they might earn while they learn. And the laboratories here will not only be the demonstration center. It will be, we can develop product from that also. This will help them to build self-confidence, wisdom, and efficiency to work independently when they come out of the university. This will enable the student of this university to be least concerned about getting a job and employment after finishing their university career. This will give them an opportunity to proving their practical worth and utility to the society, and will definitely solve the problem of unemployment, which is major concern of the young men at present. Sri Thakur has also thought of, in that university, there will be study of language, humanities, social science, study of mathematics, natural science. Along with that, work experience and social service. Now in the modern universities, IITs, we think about this work experience and societal service that Thakur has thought long back ago. And from all the talks, what we concluded, ideal-centric life is the root of true education. And this is a plan actually Sri Thakur has thought, a proposed plan of Sandilya University near Satsang, Devgar. Thank you, Jai Guru.